What's up, everyone? It's Nick with Triple Nickel Outdoors. We are up in the Green Mountain state of Vermont. Came up here to do a short overnight on the Long Trail. I'm here with Chris and Bill. We did the Monroe Skyline section of the Long Trail last year together, and we are back up here to knock off a couple miles. We are at a section just north of the Vermont-Massachusetts border, around 3 miles in from where the Long Trail actually starts. So what we did was we spotted a car at the southern part of the trail at County Road, looped back around through the town of Bennington, and then parked our car on the northern side off of Route 9. It's going to be roughly 4.2 miles to get to the Congdon shelter. Wake up the next day and just finish out the next 6-7 miles. It is crazy though, because it is, I think we hit the trail and it was like 32 degrees. When we parked the car on the other side, there was snow at the peak. So it looks like we completely skipped fall and just went straight to winter. We just got done humping up the first section of the trail. It's like a mile long and pretty substantial elevation. I think it was like 700 feet or something like that. So get the blood pumping early, right? Let's keep on going till we hit Harmon Hill. Nice. Somebody made a fire in this nice little area. It's freaking freezing out.
I'm gonna go back out this way.
You think we can go this way?
I think so.
All right, let's chance it. Worst case, we fall off the mountain.
I left my poles back there.
You left your poles?
Did you? I had a break on my trail.
AT. What do you think trumps what? Does the AT trump the Long Trail?
I think it has to.
It has to, right?
It has to.
There's like people through hiking the Long Trail and the AT like duking it out.
Yeah.
My Long Trail's better.
Yeah. How many miles do you do?
I'm on 8. How many did you do? 1,800.
And counting.
Starting to hit the snow line.
I think I see a new screensaver setting background.
So all it needed was just a little touch of white. Very cool.
Then it goes down and it's flat all the way to the hub.
Yeah. Just wrapping around it. Work it, work it. This is epic footage.
I did take a down blouse shot of myself.
Oh, perfect.
Just one ball bag?
Yeah, what is that? Looks like a ball bag. We just summited the famed Ball Bag Hill. We're gonna make it over.
Peak is next.
Making it over to Mushroom Peak. What'd you say, Chris? It's not as tall when it's cold out.
Well, the elevation drops as the temperature drops.
Nothing beats that Seinfeld episode.
Which one? The shrinkage? The pool was cold.
That lady was like, "How do you guys walk around with those things?" It's shrinking.
I see fire. I smell fire. Looks like we're gonna have company tonight.
Last time I had that little brick starter thing, I left it trail magic in the putt.
Ooh, I smell it. That's good. They got fire going for us already. So we made it down to the shelter. There's one gentleman inside the lean-to right now that's been, he started south and he's working his way north. And then there's 2 other guys that are staying here too that have dogs that are just hanging out. so I didn't want to put them on camera, you know, give them a little bit of privacy. But this is going to be our setup. Bill is going to be back that way. Chris is going over here. The other guys are sleeping inside the lean-to. And I'm going to be set up with the hammock on the other side. If I get the chance to film some of my setup without intruding on anyone's privacy, then I'll do that. But for the most part, this is where we're going to be for the night. And I'll try and, you know, work out some footage if I can. But for the most part, we're going to take this nice night in, hang out. We got campfire set up right there. The guys got it started for us. It's one of the pups. There's Mark dealing with his feet.
Old feet.
Old feet, but they keep on moving. I'm going to put the hammock right up over there. So let's get to it. All right, so we got all cleaned up from camp. You could see my hammock setup right back there. So I'm just hanging back, drinking my liquid sorcery from Sloop Brewing Company. This thing is called a Crowler. It's 32 ounces of liquid goodness. So I'm going to sip on this for a little bit. We're hanging out, we're shooting some more stories, and we're just going to enjoy the night. It's been snowing out a little bit. Got the campfire rocking. Some guys are sleeping in the lean-to tonight. I've got the hammock. Guys got the tent set up right here. Chris is back over there. So it's just a really, really nice night. So that's it. Let's call it. I'll see you guys in the morning. Are we ready? Got everything? I got everything. All right, let's go.
Hi ho, it's off the mud we go.
Welcome to day 2. We had a pretty quiet evening last night. It did start to hail around 3 o'clock in the morning. So I taken my tarp down from porch mode and put it in more of an A-frame style, just in case it starts to get a little bit windy. It wasn't blowing in on my setup, but I was pretty comfortable the whole night. I did use that overcover and that underquilt protector. And I can't tell from, you know, regular temperatures if it did add some more insulation, but I was definitely warm with my 20-degree setup, and I think it got down to 29. From what we looked at on the map, it looks like we might be going over some rolling hills, but nothing too crazy as far as elevation gain and loss. So between today and yesterday, it's just been a nice couple days just being outside, dealing with first snowfall, getting to use some more of our cold weather gear, and seeing another section of trail that we hadn't gotten a chance to before. I'm gonna go catch up to the guys. They're ahead of me. Starting to get into the snow line. We've hit pines, Bill.
Wow, look at the size of the beaver there. Holy shit. Huh.
That is crazy.
Look how big that beaver there is. I kept building it.
Very busy.
Busy as a beaver.
Busy as a beaver.
They say the sound of running water freaks them out. It makes them get up and start doing shit. There's his hutch right there.
Yeah, so the house.
I've been using a different layer technique because I got a Patagonia Houdini wind jacket, and I got the biggest size they had, extra large, but it's like skin tight suction cup on me. So I kind of wish they sold it in a XXX, but they don't. So I put that on over a Under Armour, like a dry fit wicking shirt, and then I have this Patagonia R1 fleece on top of it. I'm on the slightly chilled side, not like cold, just not overheating. So it's a pretty good layering system because the wind's been whipping a little bit and I haven't felt cold at all. You know, if it did get to the point where some precipitation started falling, then I have my my helium rain jacket in the back. I just throw that shell on top of everything. The Houdini's nice because it eliminates that wind. It weighs like 4 ounces and it's breathable, unlike the helium and other rain jackets that are waterproof, but they're not very breathable. Weatherman said it wasn't going to snow, but I guess that's why we planned for this stuff. And of course, what would a nature hike be without hitting some power lines? Well, you can hear the voltage running through these things. Wow. Don't mind the 28K ripping through it.
You already said it was more wind than snow yesterday.
Yeah.
Whew, it's windy. The wilderness. I'm glad I don't have to go to work till tomorrow night. I can get all my shit clean, dried, stowed. Well, it's getting less frozen.
All right. Civilization. Another one in the books. Nice little long trail experience. Bill got to link a couple of his sections together.
Can't wait to get my yellow highlighter out.
Get your highlighter out.
It's gonna be so amazing.
Beautiful.
I'm 1/100th of a mile off.
Gonna sign off for the day. This is Nick with Triple Nickel Outdoors. Get out there and hang.